When I noticed Big Blue had arrived unexpectedly at my doorstep, I immediately knew that my Saturday night plans were going to be canceled. Flippity flop. What is up, my friends? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to this surprise Big Blue review. Now, like I said, this thing just popped up on my doorstep on Saturday. I did not have any tracking set up for this. I had ordered it directly from Arcade1up, which is pretty cool. It's considering I think it has arrived a lot earlier than most of the department stores. So with that being said, I want to give you this review of mine, and I want to tell you all the things that I hate about this cabinet. Well, hate is a very strong word. You know, I'm going to critique this cabinet. But first, I want to tell you all the good things I like about the cabinet, as this is a review. So let's talk about the Capcom collection of 12 excellent games that are going to be included with free online play. It is a powerhouse of late 80s, early 90s big budget arcade games, and all you need is a Wi-Fi subscription, and you'll be competing with friends and other one-up players from around the world. Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition, and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo are available for online competition. Now, I've played over 50 matches, and I have to say that the competition is fun, it's fast, and it's adrenaline inducing. It's easy to back out of online matches now with an improvement over the Marvel Capcom cab, as the Marvel Capcom cab made you have to hold down 2 buttons for over 5 seconds to back out of a match. So annoying. I talked about that in my Marvel vs. Capcom review. The 12 games included is what saves Arcade1up from screwing this cabinet up. Thank you, Capcom, for making these brilliant games, 25 years ago. Let's talk about these 12 games real quick. You're getting the Street Fighter games I just mentioned. You're also getting Super Puzzle Fighter, Darkstalkers, Night Warriors, Darkstalkers Revenge, and Vampire Slayer. I take it that's the Darkstalkers trilogy. I'm only familiar with the first one, and I've only played it recently on my Capcom Legacy cab. Excellent game. Saturday Night Slam Masters I am familiar with. This was a favorite of mine. My brothers, we played this a lot on the Super Nintendo back in the 90s. And now I get to play the arcade version. Knights of the Round is a very good beat 'em up that tries to be a little like Golden Axe. Now you can play it online with a teammate and play for high score. Eco Fighters is a good quality shooter. Now you can play co-op via Wi-Fi right from your arcade cabinet. Capcom Sports Club may be the most underrated and under-talked about game on this cabinet. Solid gameplay and lots of fun. Arcade, fast-paced 3-on-3 basketball, tennis, and a very good soccer game. Or in other parts of the world they call soccer football. I know for sure that I have a high interest in playing other people online in tennis and basketball, and possibly football as well. And the last game that's included with this cab is Muscle Bomber Duo, which looks like another variation of Saturday Night Slam Masters. Let's take another look at the cab. Beautiful. I like the tall appearance, the white bordering around the blue, and the front art is just gorgeous. Perhaps my favorite piece out of all of my one-ups. You have that light-up deck, the LED lights that are identical to the Marvel vs. Capcom ones. The front-facing speakers replicate the real Big Blue forward-facing design. The marquee is big, beautiful, and glows at just about the right amount of light. I also adore the Champion Edition bezel. And you also get a headphone jack. And like previously mentioned, you get the back out button. Now let's talk about the things that I don't like on this cabinet. These are things that Arcade1up needs to improve on, especially if they're going to be selling these things for the same amount of money as an iArcade, They seem to be raising the prices of these Arcade1ups. Let's start off with the headphone jack. In my opinion, it looks like a hole in your deck. And it should have been off to the side and not directly over your buttons. The wire will get in your way. Look where the iArcade places their headphone jack, off to the side, and it has a nice metal collar to go around the input, making it look better than, you know, this third world looking toilet. Now, since we're on the subject of speakers, these speakers have no punch, no highs, just basic, shitty 1980s economy paper cone speakers.
Are you slimy, double-crossing, no-good swindler? You got a lot of guts coming here after what you pulled.
I have this little Amazon Bluetooth speaker I paid $15 for. This little tiny speaker sounds 10 times better than this big blue speakers. I get nice sounding bass. You don't get that from these Arcade1up speakers. They're worth less than a cheeseburger from McDonald's on the 99-cent menu. iArcade gives you kick-ass speakers with sound that will fill up a whole room for the same price as a big blue cab. What else sucks on this machine? Oh yeah, the angled deck. I have no idea the purpose of it. Am I missing something? I've been missing my dragon punches when playing online with this angled crap. I like to play Street Fighter standing up. Look how low this big blue deck is. I stand at 6'1". It's lower than my Marvel and Legacy cabs by 2 inches. And this throws me off when playing standing up. Playing on my other cabs while standing up is just easier to do than my big blue. So now I will definitely have to play sitting down on this cab using my included stool, my $100 stool. And rip off.
No good swindler. Got a lot of guts coming here.
And when I play standing up, this sucker wobbles too, because the deck is lower, I'm standing over it, and the sucker is tall. So you'll have to throw some sandbags in there or something. I don't know. Last but not least, I'm used to having shitty settings on my Arcade1ups, but how could you not include, you know, a scanline option, just a basic scanline option to smooth out your shitty ISO pixel emulation? I mean, iArcade's been spoiling me, I guess, because I'm getting like retro games downloaded from the iArcade store, and it's got smoothed out friggin' graphics. They look like they're coming off a CRT. So I don't know, if I'm paying $700 for a premium Capcom big blue cabinet, you couldn't just give me some kind of basic, you know, pixel smoothing? Is that too much to ask? Gentlemen, hope you enjoyed my review. And if you like this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. Be part of the Turbo Joe community. I often do reviews. And yeah, I'm kind of, if you like a different type of YouTube personality, a little crazy sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, gentlemen, take care, everyone. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Hot dude!